I have two troublemakers in the green room that are laughing, and I don't know why. So something like, you know, when the people are in cahoots and you're not in on it, that's what's happening. So let's bring them out. Michele Atwood from the Main Street Mouse and Sean Sposato from the Main Street Mouse and his own photography.
Hello.
Guys.
Hi.
Hi. I couldn't hear you at first, but I think I'm good now.
You think you're good now?
I think so.
Okay, let me tell you about my tale of woe real quick, and everybody can hear my tale of woe. So you didn't act interested even in my tale of woe? You're not interested?
We're totally interested.
Oh, okay. I needed oh, John, what happened?
Oh, what?
Okay, what
Thank
happened?
Thank you. So my barber, who I go to all the time to get a haircut, I'm not going to say the name of the place, but like a Sports Clips or a Great Clips, it's one of those main places. Everyone had COVID, and one of the people is in the hospital sick, but everyone got it.
Wow.
Now, I know I was there recently, and I ran because, this person's, you got a mask on, but they're peeling your ears back and they're cutting your hair. So I ran into my credit card really quick to see what day I charged it to find out when I was there. And hello, Jimmy Horn, who gives $2. I don't even know if he deserves, you know what? At least $3. There's 3 people here. Give us $1. No, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy Horn from the Disney Nerds podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So, they tell me that everybody had COVID. So I run, and it turns out it was about 4 p.m. late on November 17th. So technically today at 4 or 5 o'clock would have been 14 days. But it still made me feel wow, I was really close to that stuff. Hello, Corey Meets World. Do you guys know Corey Meets World, by the way?
I don't know if I do.
I don't know.
Okay, Michelle and Sean, you guys would love Corey from Corey Meets World. Him,
Hi,
his
Corey.
wife, his kids.
Hi.
Also, Josh. I don't think he's here. Josh Nelson is here from Resort TV 1. He might be here. If Corey's here, sometimes Josh goes along with him. Oh, look, Sean. Jimmy gave you $1.
Oh, thank you very much.
I mean, actually, it could have been from Michelle. I don't know. I really don't know.
It could have been. It could have been.
Mary, I did look at the timestamp to see what time it was, because I was supposed to go to. So Michelle went to the media event that I was hoping to meet her at today.
Yes.
What did you? It was Epcot Holidays. Michelle, tell me about.
Yeah, it was Festival of the Holidays. They kind of had, like, before the park opens, like, you know how they usually have us in, like, World Show Place, where we get to see, you know, a little bit of the entertainment, a little bit of the food, merchandise. So we got to see all of those things. And there's one thing I wanted to mention, because it's a foodie thing and everybody likes to talk about food. So they have this new holiday Hearth Pavilion that's inside World Show Place. And you guys, they have like cookies and cake and something called Moose Crunch instead of like that moose.
Oh, hold on. I got pictures, and I don't know what's what. Is this any? Is that any of those things?
Okay, yeah. That actually is the red velvet mini bundt cake, and it has cream cheese icing. And they have like this really thick hot chocolate with marshmallows and whipped cream inside. So that's what that was. And then they have like frozen drinks. They have like a frozen hot chocolate, and then I have my book for reference. Okay.
Okay. I didn't know if I had whatever. I got these 3 pictures. So whenever that comes up, you let me know.
Okay, so that is all at that same the same thing. I believe that is. Oh gosh, that doesn't say in the book.
That is a chocolate ganache with a. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's all in with the rest of the goodies. And so they have this cookie. It looks like Spaceship Earth, but it's a sugar cookie with like caramel inside and frosting. It was like so sinful good. But that is new this year being offered. So if you have a major like sweet tooth, you want to go on World Show Place because they have all kinds of goodies in there. So
you look thinner all the time, and you've been dieting. So did you taste any of this stuff?
I had
you ate it all, didn't you? She ate it all.
No, I'm not going to tell you what I really.
You deserved it all, Michelle.
All right, give me the fake. What did you eat?
No, I don't want to tell you on your live show so people can make fun of me. I'll tell you when we're done. But I did have a little bit of the hot chocolate, and I did take the cake. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. And I did have a little bite of cookie, but I didn't really eat the food, but everybody said it was great. Yes, they have the gingerbread milkshake, and you can have it spiked or non-spiked. That
sounds really good. Mary, did you hear that? Mary would like that. She's a foodie. Mary, actually, though, if anything ever happens to Tony's Town Square, it's this lady, Mary T. Wells. She's ready to burn it down. For real.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
She don't like it at all.
Oh.
Mary, you can come on camera and give us your. I want to know why she hates it.
Her review.
But the gingerbread milkshake, spiked or unspiked? Probably unspiked first.
Okay, so the gingerbread milkshake, you can get it non-alcoholic, but if you get it with alcohol, it's whipped cream vodka. How good does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
It really does. Yeah,
well,
and I'm not a drinker, but I would drink that.
I it's funny because they offered it to me and they said, "Do you want with or without alcohol?" I'm like, "Well, what time is it?" But I didn't. I think it was too early to drink alcohol.
It was freezing this morning, right?
I was double layered. It was so cold. And before anybody says, Florida's not cold, it was cold this morning. I had 2 sweatshirts on, a scarf, gloves. I mean, yeah.
Do you know what the temperature is going to go down to tonight?
No.
No, I haven't checked.
Sean, you really haven't checked? 36 degrees. 36 degrees. Swear. Not a joke.
I'm looking on my iPhone.
Go ahead. Tell me what your iPhone. Watch. I want to see Sean's reaction when he sees it.
It says 39. Oh my God, that's
it depends
wild.
on what complete area, but I got 36 here in Claremont.
Yeah.
Do you know what this was, Michelle? Is it just like nice, delicious things?
That is the no, not mouse crunch. So it's like a trail mix, but with more fattening things like chocolate and
more fun things,
more
not
fun things.
fattening.
It's not like a healthy trail mix at
Someone
all.
told me, do you know what trail mix has in it except for the M&Ms? It has something about regret. That's all.
That's regret. No, there's no regret. It's all good stuff.
Was it good stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so
Harry,
what did
Harry
you?
and David. Yes.
They did.
Sorry.
They did kind of copy Harry and David.
A
Did you
little bit.
get any foods? I don't have pictures, but did you eat any food like from the kitchens?
Well, I don't recall them offering like food. They gave us treats. They gave us drinks. I don't know because I didn't eat it. I'm a horrible reporter today because I didn't eat it. But they showed us pictures of, not pictures, I'm sorry, like samples of the different foods that are new this year because they have a new Hawaiian kitchen this year that has like Polynesian like style food. So they did have that on display, but I didn't eat any of it.
Anything stand out to you that you want to go back and try or that you
All the
should
sweets.
try? Okay, you really like the sweet stuff.
All the sweets. And then one of the booths had like these like cinnamon sugar type of beignets. And I want to go back to that booth because that sounded really good. And then Scott wants to go back because there's a pastrami sandwich in one of the booths. So he wants to go do that too. So,
oh, and Michelle, before I forget, Mary, I went to Stan Solo's Grand Circle Tour show before this one really quick, and I saw some Tangled toy. It was a little Tangled thing, and she had her little tower. If you know what that is, Michelle is the biggest Rapunzel fan. I need to know what that toy is in case she doesn't know about it. David, you are right. Nothing says Christmas like Polynesian food. As a matter of fact, have you ever walked into the Polynesian resort for Christmas? It's not very... They try, right, Sean? But it doesn't.
It's like it's like a little glimmer of Christmas. It's not super Christmas. No, it's not like the Grand Floridian or like something similar. Yeah,
the Wilderness Lodge
just a
fits
bland
Christmas for me.
Oh, the Wilderness Lodge is like one of the best places to go, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. There was some toy. Oh, that wasn't a McDonald's toy. No, it was like a really cool Tangled toy. I might have to ask Stan because you're gonna want it. Michelle,
I'm gonna want all the Tangled. I'm always on the lookout.
So let's cover what we do for our lives. Michelle, you are the Main Street Mouse.
I am.
And the Main Street Mouse also has an offshoot that I'm involved with called. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good
LOL.
The Main Street Mouse, live on location.
Live on location.
Over at Disney Springs. Do we think January will be back?
I think so. Sean, that's what we're working on.
That is the goal. Yeah, we just spoke about that recently, but that is our goal.
Sean now
January.
works
late
for...
January.
Late January.
Mm-hmm. Late January, not early January.
Not early January. Sean works for the Main Street Mouse. His one of his claim to fame, though, is also photography. What do you do, Sean, with photography? Yeah,
so I do a lot of things. I do... I'm actually a full-time videographer, but I do photography on the side as well.
You said do. He said
I do. I do. I do photography on the side. I do portrait. I do headshots. I do families. I do lifestyle Instagram photos and things similar. I kind of just do it all. I'm kind of like your general content creator, but yeah, I'm always doing.
Can you be hired outside of the Main Street Mouse when you're not working for Michelle?
I can be. I know Michelle. Like I do a lot for Michelle, of course. But I'm always
hold on, Michelle.
And available.
Wow.
I have some photos, and you can tell me about this. Now, the reason why he's taking these photos is because Michelle is showing off clothes. Is this the one you designed?
It is.
I'm sorry we blocked you out, Sean.
I know.
It's like Mike Wazowski.
Sean took that picture though, so it's still kind of,
No, he doesn't do video, James. He does photography. It's different. Pay attention, please, James. Okay, so this is a design that you drew.
I did.
That's pretty cool.
I
That
actually
comment, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I actually, when we started our own clothing company at the end of the summer, I actually drew a sketch and did measurements and the whole thing. So I'm really proud of that dress, actually. And it's doing really well. And I'm hoping it's just the beginning of other things that I want to design, because we try to do stuff that's something that's going to fit all sizes, whether you're petite, plus size, in the middle, tall, short. Pockets are important. We want everybody to, no matter who you are, you're going to look fabulous and be comfortable at the same time. That's my goal of the whole thing. So,
Okay, is this plaid? I don't even know what plaid is. I think this
buffalo
is plaid.
plaid.
Okay, what is this something? Because this looks great too, really, and I love that you have a matching mask to go with it.
Well, because matchy is super important to me. But yeah, that's another one of the dresses that I created. So there's 8 different prints and 2 different sleeve lengths of that dress, and it's called the Gracie dress.
And we can go to lostprincessapparel.com.
Yes.
Now, see, you don't have a picture of leggings, but that's what I know. I was with Jimmy Horn and his wonderful wife. Love her. And I sold your leggings to her just because I wished I could buy leggings and I can't.
Well,
so
you could.
Jimmy Horn says that he doesn't love he loves me but not his credit card. I think that's what he says.
Well, I appreciate it.
So hopefully men's stuff is coming. I think.
It is.
Is it like shirts? What?
I don't know. You'll have to wait and find out.
All right. She is a Ma and Pa, which is Ma and Pa, by the way, is Yvonne and David. I don't know if you know.
Hello.
You will know them if you saw them. I could wear leggings. Is leggings the same as like Lederhosen for men?
No.
What's
I don't know.
I don't know.
You can totally wear leggings, and you know,
No.
John, we're sitting around the house. Like, what's the difference in wearing that or pajama pants? Really?
You know what? If it was a guy's thing, I could.
I will
If it was a guy's thing.
What if it's
Like
like a
if
haunted
it was
mansion print?
like a haunted mansion and it was a little big, yeah. I just don't want it to hug my thighs and make like, like every crease. I don't want I don't have cottage cheese, but if I did, I wouldn't want it to show.
No.
Understandable.
I
don't want marbles to be able to like drop into
Panda,
spots.
you know what's so funny, Panda? Now, what's really big in men's fashion for like athletic apparel is leggings underneath, like maybe like a basketball short or something similar. Maybe that could be a look for you.
The problem is her leggings are so nice, you don't really want them underneath.
Well,
Just like a shorter short.
Right. What she should
Shorter
make, I
short.
wish, is boxer shorts. That would be awesome. Boxer shorts
would
with
be
some of
nice.
those designs. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm just giving me all these ideas. I'm like, Sean, I hope you're taking mental notes.
I'm taking
so
it.
we
Is
can
Scott
talk.
watching? Is
No,
Scott
yeah,
watching?
well, Scott-
We're gonna have a
doesn't
brain after
Doesn't
this.
Scott say what he wants?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he
yes.
does. He does a lot. He does.
And
Yeah.
he's making. I'll tell you what he's making. He's making hockey jerseys for men.
See? If there was big size hockey jerseys, I would get those completely.
They are gonna be big
especially
size.
now in this weather. That would be awesome.
Yes, actually, if anybody watched our social media last week, you would have seen a preview of what one of the hockey jerseys looks like.
Is it a guy's one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to
Sean
watch.
saw it.
I did see it. It's. I want to give a hint, but I don't want to
Go
say
ahead.
too much.
Go ahead.
Well,
Did-
it's themed after a character that we had kind of spoke about on this stream. I don't know if I should say who or what Disney film, but
You can.
it's themed after Michelle's favorite Disney character movie, Tangled. Actually, it's really amazing. But
That's
I don't know.
cool.
I there's no images just yet, so
All right,
it's coming though.
They're saying they want Grogu leggings. Didn't you just do that or something, Grogu?
I have. We have 2 different prints. One's called Baby's Day Out, and one's Baby's Night Out. So the Night Out has the darker background, but it's like Baby Yoda holding like a Mickey bar, and he's got ears on and a Mickey balloon. It's really cute. We have masks, leggings, and dresses now. And dresses come up to a size 4X. So we have something for everybody, right, Sean?
Yeah, everyone.
Listen, I know you
everyone
for a lot of years, but hasn't Michelle become like this? apparel mogul and this confidence and beauty that, I mean, not that you weren't, but you really,
I don't,
this
you know,
is
I
great.
think
You
the,
really
the
did.
confidence and beauty and, you know, and she's Miss United States. She really is. I
She
think all
really
those things have
did.
always been there, but I think it's just there's been some changes to the clothing that I think are really exciting and different. And I think that's the change, I really think. I don't
Yeah.
You
know,
have a,
but
you
you
have,
know,
I agree, come 100%. You
yeah.
have a Dooney that Mary's asking about.
It's on the chair next to me.
Did Mary see it? Did she know it was there? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yes, this came out last week, and I think this tote is sold out. And then I showed this to people online. Look at the bottom says Tangled. Wait.
Oh,
So yeah, I had to have it. I
yeah.
actually went over to Magic Kingdom first thing last Monday on a mission to get that purse.
It is sold out now. It is sold out
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Michelle bought them all, so they are sold out.
I bought them all.
She bought them all. She bought them all.
Oh, David Pachano, read this one. This is a good idea. The
Ooh,
partner
and only a
statue
small
with Kroger.
percentage.
Just a
That is
what's
a good
Ooh.
one.
just
That
do
is
it.
nice.
Ooh.
If he notices it, he notices it. And you pay him $1. You don't know.
Give him $1. That $1 that Jimmy sent, you can send it to him.
There we go. Yeah,
Thank
Aw.
you, Sarah.
that's really sweet.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah was
Okay,
at
so-
our last show too, FYI.
I've only seen the Magic Kingdom for Christmas, and if you remember, Michelle, we were just floored by it.
We had the best time.
Look at David making believe he sent money. Isn't that funny?
Aw.
He wrote $2. That's funny. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. That is funny, David. I'm going to send you $100 later. That is funny.
You're gonna
Okay,
write
so
it.
Christmas. How was Sean? Have you been to all the parks for Christmas yet?
So, you know, it's so funny. This year, I've only been to, gosh, I guess Epcot and then Magic Kingdom, and I think that is it. I'm going to Animal Kingdom this weekend
Okay.
to see that, but I've not been to. I don't think I've probably been seeing Hollywood Studios though yet. No.
I wonder if Animal Kingdom is still going to do the Oasis area before the tree with the Christmas decorations. Remember that was good? It was like the first year they actually decorated Animal Kingdom with
Yeah,
lights.
I know that
Yeah.
they have projections on the Tree of Life at night for
Mhm.
Christmas like they did before, but I don't know if there's anything else that's specific besides their tree. And you know, it's the same thing. I took the kids to Hollywood Studios like a week ago, and they have all their beautiful decorations up. Everything is done, but what I noticed is that you know how they usually have the projection and the music and stuff on Tower of Terror. Well, they do have little projections, but no music, no snow. It's kind of like they did with the castle. It's just like every little bit it changes, but they don't really have a show going on over there.
Yeah, remember they had to convince people that this isn't a show happening because the people did start to. Sean, they were all crowding in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And cast members were like, disperse. It's just a picture. It's not a big deal. Oh,
Get
Rob
out of the way.
Fuzz. Thank you. He sent us
Oh wow,
Whoa!
a
That's
million.
Really nice.
I will
You
split
know
it
what?
with all three of you.
I was just
Thank
about
you.
to say I will be expecting a check.
These, they changed the super chats now where they don't color the block. It just comes up normal. Thank you.
That's
very
wonderful.
nice. That is wonderful. So how was Epcot today as far as decorations, Michelle?
They had the tree, you know, the big tree when you go to World Showcase, and they had things, you know, spread out throughout the park like usual. But you have to remember too, you know, there's the construction walls and there's a lot going on. You know, everything's not boarded up, but walled up in the middle when you walk in, and you kind of have to walk around.
Yeah.
But around where they have the festival was pretty festive, I would say.
Do we know, I don't know if it's confirmed, that 3-level tiered thing that was supposed to be built as the festival center, the 3-level thing, do we know that really is canceled or just put on hold? Do we know? Because it's off of the artist renderings of the new Epcot.
I think when you walk in, that area is still supposed to be there.
I'm just wondering if they're building anything there. Do you see anything being built?
You can't see because like it's still like I was trying to look a little bit today, but I was cold and walking fast. But they, you could see like through where the old mouse gear used to be, and everything is just blown out. You know,
Okay.
there's no walls, there's no nothing, and it was kind of they were working, but it was really hard to see what was going on over
Any
there.
Space 220 signage or anything?
I didn't see
Mhm.
anything,
All
so
right.
I don't know. The only
Yes.
thing we know for sure that got postponed was Mary Poppins is on permanent hold for I don't know how
Yeah.
long. But Guardians is coming along really well, and I
Is it?
hear that Ratatouille is about done, which is good.
I know. Ratatouille was almost done when we saw it
A
months
year
ago.
ago, John.
Oh my! Was
Yeah.
A
it
year
really?
ago. Yep, it was a
Oh
year
my
ago.
gosh, it was.
It
Where
came
does
up
a
in my
year go?
Facebook memories.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
know.
walked through it a little bit. It looked almost complete. I can't wait to go on that ride.
I know. I wish they would have let us take pictures because that was really cool.
David says it's now named Space 2021. You never know.
Mhm.
It is coming. It is coming. I know that that's Patina Restaurant Group, same people as Via Napoli, the Edison. I just don't know what space food is going to be like or why. But
I don't
that's-
know. Like freeze dried ice cream and
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
They have to make it
Interstellar
decent.
treats.
Is right. Stuff the astronauts eat.
Interstellar Dora breakfast treats.
Oh.
Ooh.
I tried.
Maybe.
Only the old people will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
You didn't get Stella Dora. Stella Dora is a brand of. It's called Stella Dora. It's a brand of cookies for old people. It is. It's an old people cookie. So, Mary, I'm not saying you're old, but you would know because of my age. You know Stella Dora, Interstellar Dora breakfast treats. It's a play on. I'll send you pictures later. Okay, so Don knows. Don will know. What else did I want to ask you about? Okay, so we go to Epcot. We saw Magic Kingdom. What did you go to Disney Springs and see the Christmas tree trail?
Well,
Anybody?
Sean and I were at Disney Springs on Saturday, was it, Sean?
Yes, it was.
And we had they what would they say? They don't have a Christmas tree trail, they have them spread all over the place.
Yeah, like they're kind of just around the
All right, the Haunted
complex.
Mansion one looks pretty major with like the bride in the tree.
I
sitting.
didn't see that one. But granted, we didn't really go looking
No.
around that much. So they want you
Yeah.
to go and see if you can find all the trees, which I did not see them all. But Sean, tell them what we saw on the boat.
So it's so funny. On the boat, we actually saw Santa and his reindeer. He has
Wait,
9 reindeer.
What boat?
There was a special boat, like a little ferry, right off of. I guess.
Did you have the spiked gingerbread?
You know what? I can't remember. I don't know.
What boat are we
I
talking about?
To be honest, Panda, I'm not sure how I got home that night.
Wait,
but,
what boat? Where? Magic Kingdom?
So there,
Epcot?
no, outside, literally, right behind, I guess, the House of Blues, that waterway that kind of is right behind that restaurant area. There were a few boats that kind of went along that waterway, and one had Santa and Mrs. Claus, and the other had essentially like pasted on reindeer, but it was adorable. It was very cute. You can actually see it on Michelle's Facebook page. I believe you can see it on the Main Street Mouse. Can you not? There's video of it.
You gave a little shade. No, Mary,
Mouse.
I just know, Mary, you would know Stella Dora. I just know that. Because people that like good food know Stella Dora breakfast treats. Poor Mary.
Hey, John.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Don sent me a video of the Santa boat.
boat!
Gosh, Panda. Jeez. Maybe you were having that eggnog, that spiked eggnog, Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Linda with the spiked eggnog.
You want to know what's funny though, John? You might find this amusing. I mean, if you don't, but I think you will. So you know how they don't have Santa at Disney Springs, like there's not the 4-hour wait to go sit and talk to him anymore because of the safety and whatever else. So like Santa does these loops on this boat. And then, do you remember, Sean? We were walking over the bridge. We were gonna go eat at Earl's Sandwich.
Yeah.
And Santa and Mrs. Claus were making another like drive by on the boat.
Yeah.
And all these kids are running to the edge, where the water,
the rail,
the rail, and they're Santa, and they're yelling and they're trying to say, "I want this for Christmas." As he's going by, because I understand that they can't sit with Santa, but he goes by so fast. I think the kids.
It's very quick.
It's very quick, so they're kind of like, "Santa, I want a puppy for Christmas," and he's already gone. Unless you put him on another loop.
I'm going to ask a dumb
Miami
question.
Vice, how quick he just
Santa and Mrs. Claus are
by.
real. The reindeers are not.
They're like cardboard.
That is
Everywhere.
correct. That is
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Not cardboard, because if they got wet, it would get ruined. But you know,
There's some type of like flat paper material for sure.
Well, I guess because they're not meant to go over the water.
Yeah. It was still magical though. I felt the magic.
it was.
So I don't know if this isn't Disney-ish, but it is funny. Stan Solo, my friend, watches the Hallmark Christmas movies and finds all the issues with them, the very bad errors.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them, I wish I had this video. They're showing you a house and the snow is blowing up from the corner into the shot. Like, snow doesn't fall that way. There's obviously a very
Machine.
a very powerful machine.
Yeah.
Then he shows you one where the family is all like running through the snow and they're all bundled up, and you look and there's two people in shorts and t-shirts just walking. Like they totally didn't realize
Oh my god.
they were walking across the street. Oh, and Mary, today, these people are talking about they have a real Christmas tree, and it's so blatantly a piece of plastic that that's in their house. It's like these movies are made on a dime of spit and polish in 3 seconds. These
Do they not have an editor to go over that stuff? And
There's no edit- yeah.
they don't have.
check?
It's the budget. They don't have the budget.
There's
I
no
will say,
budget.
the Christmas
No.
Chronicles. Did we see it
The
with
what?
Kurt
don't think
Russell as
so.
Santa on Netflix?
No.
No.
That's a really good one. It's good, and they have part 2 now. The Christmas Chronicles 2. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Oh.
See, I
I
like
love
that.
both of them. I love both of them.
You can't.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
You have to. All right, so I need another topic here for us. You know what? I'm putting this out there, guys. If you haven't realized it, we're selling our children. Have you sold your children yet, Michelle?
No. But I
Michelle-
will sell you some leggings.
Michelle, we didn't get shots of them.
We didn't get shots of that.
We didn't get shots of them.
Michelle and I both sell Scentsy, so you can choose to buy from either one of us.
John
Hers-
is the Scentsy star, though.
The Scentsy Star.
The
main-
superstar.
MainStreetScents.com is Michelle's. I just heard. Is that a drink or are you?
You heard that? That was water. Oh
It
my
was-
god!
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Main Street
drinking
Scents
allowed,
is
Michelle.
Michelle. Panda Smells is me. This got me to actually. I mean, they still have these available. This warmer made me want to sell Scentsy because it is amazing. They just released Sven today,
Oh,
which
Sven.
is a Scentsy buddy that you can unzipper from the back and shove a scent pack in him that smells nice.
Ooh.
Sounds fabulous.
Sounds fabulous. These are Scentsy Buddy clips. I don't like them so much, to be honest. People go nuts over them. They're holiday clips. They smell for like 3 months, then you chuck them. I want the big guy that I can put the Scentsy pack in him every time. I don't want to get rid of them ever. I like things that hang around, not that go away. But this is coming out.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
if you email us, we will take pre-orders for this. This comes out December 7th, the child warmer. I'm not showing you the dish, but the Mando is in the dish. And if you read the description of the Mandalorian scent bar, they didn't phone it in. It's like bergamot and eucalyptus, geranium and jasmine with a side of orange for zest of the adventure. I don't know, it's crazy, but it's a nice thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna stress over that because I really want one for myself. Is that bad? I mean, I really,
No,
really want.
I had to. I was up late, and so was Mary Wells. We both bought Sven. I needed a Sven.
Oh.
Donald's credit card is on fire from these
Oh
days.
no, Donald. I'm so sorry.
Linda is here. Linda doesn't need the child, I don't think. I thought she might, but maybe.
Ah.
David, it's called The Mandalorian Air of Adventure. And it's like what I described. Yeah, Linda, Mary said the same thing about the eucalyptus. She's like, why eucalyptus? See? I don't know. They said a touch of eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus is supposed to be calming and help with your nerves and stress, allegedly.
Yeah.
Aromatherapy.
Yeah, aromatherapy.
Don't
Yeah.
pandas eat eucalyptus?
That's koalas,
Yeah, Mary, don't
don't
try
they?
it. Oh, it's cool. I think I know pandas are.
Koalas.
Yeah, pandas are bamboo. You're right. So, what are you doing differently for the holidays, or are you pretty much doing it the same way, Sean?
Yeah, everything's kind of the same. Nothing really too special. I granted everything's socially distant now, and at my job, everyone we wear masks, and we're very We're very on top of it for sure,
If we wanted to get in touch with you for photography, where would we go?
You can find me on Instagram, and my username is at Sean Sposato, and it's actually my first and last name, which you see here, like right here, and just type those letters in together, and I will pop up.
Sposato is a very Irish name, obviously.
Super lucky Irish.
Okay. You know, it's fine. Michelle, that last name is really her married name. Michelle is Italian as well.
She is.
So you have 3 Italians here.
Our family name was Infantino.
Oh wow, that is super Italian. Oh my gosh, Infantino. So it's kind of, oh my god.
Does that mean baby in some way?
I don't know.
Was it INFIN or AN? Like infant?
FANTINO.
Oh, so it is the word infant.
Infantino.
Yeah. Somebody told me it was a mob name at one point. Now I don't know if that's true.
Oh my god.
A what name?
A mob name.
A mob name.
Could be.
Could be.
He's coming. He's from the Infantino family. This guy.
Doesn't it sound? It sounds good.
Yeah. We got the Fragases, we got the Genoveses, and we got the Infantinos. And we got the Raymonds. Mary Raymond. No, not the Raymondos.
The Raymondos.
And I will say, Sean is an excellent photographer.
Oh.
He is so good at what he does, and I am so lucky to have him on my staff. And he keeps me in line. He takes pictures. He's on my butt about, like, are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? 8 emails at once or text messages. Bing, bing, bing. What is that?
Just
Sean?
a few.
But
just a few.
He does such a good job. So if you need photos, please look him up, because he makes me look pretty in all my pictures, and he's amazing, and he's wonderful, and he's just really good at what he does.
He's your handler.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you.
He's my person. Yeah.
I am.
He's my person.
He is your handler.
Yeah.
We love Sean. Well, we've known Sean for a long time. Prior to him working for you, we've seen Sean at media events for other outlets.
Yeah.
And stuff. He's a good guy.
He really, really is, and that's we became friends through meeting at work, and then we just stayed friends all the time. And
we did.
Just the opportunity arose to where he could help me out, and it was just meant to be.
It was.
That is a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, you got really busy. I mean, I saw didn't you have an open house recently, which I don't even know what that is for your business, or are you having an open house?
It's coming up this Sunday.
What is an open house? What is that for your legging company, apparel company? What is an open house?
Well, it's going to be a little different because of safety restrictions and all that stuff. But basically, if let's say everything was normal, so like an open house would be, because we have offices for the Main Street Mouse and Lost Princess Apparel, so it's not out of our home. So basically, it's like a people can come and have.
I saw it. It was a really nice office.
Yeah. So they can come and shop instead of having to, if they're local, instead of having to, wait for their items or pay for shipping, or they can see things in person. So it's just like a couple of hour window where they can come and have a little snack and shop in person. And also I have all 3 of my books there. So, a lot of times people want me to sign my books, and it's just an opportunity.
I don't have a picture of your books. People would love to know this story. I want the baby story first, then we can go into the other book.
Oh, you want me to talk about the book?
Please, do you have one there that I don't care if you have to go get it.
All I have is the one in right
whatever
here.
You got.
Moving to Main Street. You want me to really grab it?
Yeah, but I also want you to talk about the other books too, the children's books.
Okay, so children's first or the other one?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so I'll just make it quick because I don't want to be long-winded about myself.
Fine.
So
there are interesting stories behind it.
Sean's leaving. I just love you. I forgot you.
I've got your graphic.
Hold on, let me read the yellow part. How we left our home, took the kids, and moved to the doorstep of Walt Disney World, and put our middle fingers up to Michigan. No, I'm kidding.
No comment.
No, she goes back every Christmas and every time she gets a chance.
Kidding.
She loves Michigan. She's a Michigan girl.
I'm still a Detroiter in my little Florida world here. But yeah, so a few years ago, I was approached by a publisher to write our story about how it turned like a Disney fandom and a hobby into what the Main Street Mouse is today as far as moving. And I actually included all the ups and downs of what that included, because I think it's really important to share your struggles as opposed to, you know, your victories as the stuff
Right, on
that you
Facebook,
do.
all we know is all the good stuff that we all do.
And you know,
nobody knows the bad.
No, I think it's really important to share the bad, only because I'm a firm believer if something happens to you that is a struggle or negative or something that's heartbreaking or whatever, you don't know who you can help by sharing your story. I really believe that.
Mary, I tried very
Vanna.
hard. Thank you so much. You know, it's funny. Did we meet Vanna White? Did we not do that?
We did meet Vanna White.
We met
ago.
Vanna White, all of us, and she's so stunning. I maybe one day I'll level up to her. But thank you very much, Mary.
Sean.
That's
that was
so
like
kind.
3 years
Thank
ago.
you. That was 3 years ago.
Vanna. So you took.
I want a plus size Vanna, and somebody go, I don't know. Can you just, okay, that's an S? I can't see. Okay, good.
You're so funny. Sean, you think you can put the book down?
Yeah. We got to get this airtime.
Okay, so we can get that. Can we get that on Amazon, your website? Where can we get that?
You can get it on Amazon, and you can get it on, if you go to mainstreetmouse.com, there's a link, and also on Lost Princess Apparel, because if you order from Amazon, that's great, except a lot of people want a signed copy or personalized, especially around the holidays. So we offered it through Lost Princess so that I can actually sign them and send them out myself.
Awesome. And
Ooh,
Don,
Donald.
I'm sure she does. That is my fault totally. But I think the next time I go to Michelle's house, she has the little bag for me. Yeah.
Of course I do. I always save your stuff that you leave behind, because you always leave stuff behind.
He does.
Do you know
Always.
Chuck?
Every
Chuck
time,
mailed
time.
my stuff last time to me.
Oh, Chuck, you are a sweetheart,
Chuck and Karen,
so
thank
kind.
you.
We always look around to see what John left behind.
Why do I don't understand. It's because I want to return. It's because I want to return. That's the only reason. Okay, now, apart from that book, you have children's books. The story behind them is a little, melancholy, but it's worth knowing because it's. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I wrote a book 2 years ago. It's called How Many Sleeps Till Disney. And it is a countdown book for kids who are, like, you give it to a child who is getting ready to go on vacation. And each night it's like a countdown, like, only 7 more sleeps till Disney. And each night the character talks about or dreams about what she's looking forward to seeing when she goes to Disney. And then it's really cool. And I'm really surprised nobody else thought of it. And then at the end, there's some blank pages so that, when they used to do autographs, and hopefully they will again, the child can make their own little scrapbook in the back of the book. So, and there's a Disneyland version that came out last Christmas, but Disneyland is closed. So I don't, but so I have How Many Sleeps Till Disney. And then the follow-up book was How Many Sleeps Till Disneyland. And the main character of the book is Gracie, and it's named after a baby that we lost in 2017. And also the dress I designed is also called the Gracie. And I talk about these things because, like I just said, but when you talk about things that have happened in your life that are hard, you'd be surprised how many people will come forward and say thank you for talking about that, because I don't feel alone now. So to me, it's just important. But so that's what that's all
That's
about.
why I mentioned it, because I do think it's important.
It's super important.
I try to be in denial and not talk to you ever about these things, but
I know you do.
I really do. I forget. She'll say sometimes, Grace, and I'm like, oh, that's a nice name. Why did you name it? She's like, John, you don't know the story. I'm like, oh, I totally blacked it out. I don't want to know.
But, it's one of those things that I really believe, not to get sappy with you, but, things happen for a reason, and God lets things happen. And I really believe that my story is there to help other people and to give comfort to other people who go through, the loss of a baby is hard.
I think it's also comforting to you to say it and have other people say, oh my gosh, I went through this as well.
Yeah. And, when I wrote about our first loss, Gracie was our second loss. The first loss is in moving to Main Street. And I put that in the book on purpose because I wanted people to see the ups and downs of everything that goes on in my life. And you wouldn't believe how many people reached out to me and sent me emails and thanked me for including that in the book. So, and I am an open book, literally. Like, if you ask me questions about stuff, I will freely tell you, because, you know, it's so easy for someone on the outside looking in, where you have this cartoon life and, you know, Disney, and you just, everything is, you know, all sunshine and roses, and it's really not. There's, you know, a lot of ups and downs, especially when you own your own business and everything else. So,
And in the past, that openness has hurt you. I hope you've realized it's not hurting you. It makes you actually stronger. So it's kind of a good thing.
you know, I really am not the same person I was when I moved here 6 years ago. And I have had a lot of bad things happen and a lot of lessons with people, but I really believe that it makes you stronger. So, I mean, I'm all good, and I like who I am now. So it's all good.
And you're stronger.
I am stronger. And if I feel weak, I got Sean to yell at me and be like, girl, he's really good for pep talks.
Don't we all need it? We all need a Sean, I think.
We all need a Sean.
You know what? Hey, I second that. I second that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just plugging my towels again while I'm here, because this is the last week I can do them. I don't think anybody wants Haunted Mansion right now, but if you do, I still got them. We have the Mickey tree, I call them. We have these are Mary's. Mary. Okay, let me tell you, because if I don't give Mary credit, I'm gonna hear it. And hold on, Mary, going back to the other story, says, it's hard when you have all the perfect life on social media that you can make feel bad about. Yes, totally agree with that, Mary.
Yeah, I'm totally not perfect, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
So embroidering, even with the new machine, it takes a long time, and it's actually not too easy. You have to set it up and put it in the hoop and put the stabilizer and hope you get the right thing. It's just a lot of stuff. So you don't want to like have a new design unless somebody buys it. Like you don't want to just do it, and then if nobody likes it, you're stuck with this towel that took you 2 hours to make. So I said, Mary, do you want this new design? She's like, I don't know. So I made it. Realized how difficult it was after I made it, because it's a big design and it does take a long time, even though it's only 2 colors. So, which I bought so much green and red, thinking that's what the people are going to want. Green and red. And they did a little bit, but not as much as they wanted this one. So
those red towels are very nice.
You know what? They are, and they're not dollar store towels. They are.
No.
So if anybody wants these, panda@bigfatpanda.com. Send me an email. You will still get them for Christmas. I'm probably about 4 days out of making. I was 8 days out, which was more secure. Now that I'm 4 days out of lead time to make it, that means my orders are getting less. So I've got to order these things, people, hopefully. Let's see. Do we have any questions, guys, for either? Oh, thank you. Somebody says towels are for either Sean or Michelle. Any questions about anything? You know, I could do it, Mary. Mary's gonna buy another Valentine's Day experiment and see if it's good. But thank you, Mary. Mary says they're good and well done.
Hey, John. You know what? I just a little tip from me to you. My mother always told me that if you use Christmas decorations in like snowflakes or snowmen, you can leave that out till like February or something. So your little towels you just showed, they don't have to be put away at Christmas.
I agree with that, especially a snowflake. Yeah.
Heck yeah! I use my mom does the same thing. We leave all our snowy looking stuff until like after Valentine's Day. Okay, yeah, just saying.
The tree one may be a stretch, but yeah.
Yeah, but
the Haunted Mansion ones, yeah.
And Haunted Mansion is yearly. It's not Halloween to me.
Sean, Mary says you need to tell her something.
Mary, what do you want to know?
Tell us more about you. Okay, where did you grow up, Sean?
So my family is originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I grew up in Orlando, Florida, which is why I love the theme parks so very much, because they were always just a stone throw away. My first job was actually out of college. I worked for a talent agency, but shortly after that, I entered the theme park world with a blog called Inside the Magic. I was there for a few years, and then I left to do social media for, believe it or not, a roofing company, which was a lot of fun.
Wait.
Panda.
How was that fun?
I know. You know what's so funny? It was just a really fun company. I guess maybe that's what made it fun.
Did you incorporate stuff like from the theme parks into the roofing?
No, not so much. I think really just my video and picture taking skills and my social media and my writing and graphic design.
I actually need a roof within the next 2 years. Are they a good company?
I can give you a few names actually.
Okay, I am serious. I'm really serious.
Yeah. It was insurance claims roofing. So it's you may only pay your deductible, and maybe just decking and any upgrades.
I've been praying for a hailstorm, to be totally honest. Please, dear God, hit me with hail.
They do. Most homeowners insurances do cover that, so you sound like you're in good luck. Nice, Michael. I have family in New Jersey as well, so that's more awesome. That's so awesome.
Kim and David Picciano from Now That's Disney, who we do a show on Saturday with them. I don't know if you've ever seen my show with Saturday with them, and Stan Solo, who I talked about before. They are from New Jersey, and I don't think it's as cold in Jersey. Mary, I know. I don't think it's as cold in New Jersey as it is here in Florida right now. But I know. That's why I'm hoping for the hail. Mary, if you can come and bring some hail, I'll be thrilled. But if Mary could bring hail anywhere, it really would be to Tony's Town Square restaurant. She hates when I say it because one day Tony's is going to burn down, and the first place they're going is to Mary's house. Can Michelle shout out her apparel business again? Yes, let me put up the logo, and Michelle, just mention this again, please.
LostPrincessApparel.com. And we have, social media. Everything is under Lost Princess Apparel. And there is links on the Main Street Mouse as well. And we, like I said, we have affordable, comfy, stylish clothes for everybody. And definitely reasonably priced. It's going really well. So I really appreciate people asking. Thank you.
Mary, when it burns down, they're not coming for you. They're not. I'm going to keep them away from you. I just know who did it. Actually, Mary, you know what? Mary, I have a joke that's true that I told Michelle recently that I did not tell you. My mother, the Italian lady with no filter, went to, you're going to love this, Mary, for real. This is really for you and everybody else too. But she went to Tony's. Sean, you're going to laugh at this. She didn't like it. I mean, it was like okay for her. And on the way out, they should have never asked her what she thought of it. And my mother goes, what happened? That's the dog?
I have bulldogs in the house. I'm so sorry.
Oh, was it Ava?
It was Jack. I'm so sorry.
Jack. Oh, no.
So they asked my mother, how was your meal? And she goes, it was all right. She goes, it's for the dogs. I understand. Keep cooking for Lady and the Tramp. It's okay.
Oh,
they have
my God.
The pictures of Lady and the Tramp everywhere. That's what my mother tells them. But on the way in, the lady goes, bucket of oats? And I didn't understand what she said either. And she goes, bucket of oats? And we're like, what? My mother goes, bucket of oats? What bucket of oats? The lady was saying both two adults? Both two adults?
Oh.
So, yeah. Mary, did you hear what she said? Yeah, good. Keep it for the dogs, Lady and the Tramp. Keep cooking for the dogs. That's what it is. That was a dog snort. Wow. All right, guys. So it's about 8:48. Let's see. I don't have a video today. It was a crazy day. I have to go record World of Tomorrow, playing a lady named Bonnie, an old woman. I really do.
You're great, Bonnie.
Linda, Linda got a new roof. I never did get it yet, but Linda would have loved my mother. By the way, she would have laughed hysterical with her. Sean, my mother would have loved you.
Oh my gosh!
My mother said, "You leave Sean alone. You don't be Sean. If they bully up on you, you call me. I'll kill them."
Yeah.
I would have called her.
She would have protected you and loved you. All right, thank you guys. Is there anything I'm forgetting to mention that you guys want to mention? Michelle, we know to follow you, the Main Street Mouse. We know Lost Princess Apparel. Sean, we know at Sean Sposato on Instagram without the space, obviously.
No, maybe just remind them that January to watch for TMSM LOL because that's our goal. Because just long story short, everything is so busy and capacity and everything at Disney right now. So we felt it was better to wait until January to do the live shows again, where things start to calm back down again and it's not quite so crowded. So just watch between John and I as far as announcements for the live on location show at Disney Springs.
Do we even have, Sean, like 3 places it could be at yet, or we don't know it all?
Not really.
I don't really want to say.
All right. Really so we do have an idea.
Space. We have an idea, but we don't have a booked venue just yet. So give us a little bit of time.
Ron, he just answers stuff for me when I'm like I don't know what to say.
That is in process.
Yes,
that is in process.
Guess who's here and what I am going to mention?
Hi, Becky.
Becky from Mouse Fan Travel, MEI Travel, who as of next month I'll be doing a little bit more for, actually. She's saying hello to, she came. I'm sorry, the queen is here. Let's just hang out for another second. She's going to say hi to everybody. So yeah, mousefantravel.com, MEI Travel. Excellent, excellent company. If you are traveling again, which you should be, or even in the future, as things start to get better, when the vaccine comes, you got to book now. So
book it. And Becky's team is the best.
The best.
The best.
And we really do hear that from everybody. I mean, Marla Chan, that's all she does is book with MEI, Mouse Fan Travel.
She loves them.
The way Becky has run her company, though, and I'm serious, I'm not just doing this to blow smoke because I'm not getting paid that much, trust me. No, I'm kidding. The way she runs her company is pretty amazing compared to other travel companies.
She's the best we've ever worked with, hands down.
The best, hands down. As a matter of fact, I don't want to go to another company ever, even if she fires me. I'll do something different. I'll tell you that. I'll do Scentsy and embroidery because you can't represent another travel company. I'm serious. I can't. This one's too good. I'm serious. The way, okay, a lot of places were like they went through there's no travel and the pandemic and we're all gonna die and we can't travel. She really stood behind her people. We're going to come back eventually. They did more work to cancel, reschedule, and they did it with a smile. They knew that was their job and that's what they were there for. So, really, it's true.
Amazing people, truly.
Awesome.
We love you, Becky.
We do love you, Becky. All right, so that's the night now. We're gonna do stuff to TMSM LOL. We're gonna know, when are we gonna know about January where we are?
Hopefully, soon. It's just that everything is so busy right now at Disney with the crowds and everything. But
will we know by Christmas?
I don't know if
we should.
Maybe around.
There's a good chance, but we can't really give you a date just yet. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I will tell you that House of Blues was my favorite venue so far.
We had a good time there as well. We did.
Mm-hmm. I think that we can safely say that hopefully we'll be working with them again next year because they really liked hosting us.
They did.
And we really enjoyed having, working with them. So I think it's pretty safe to say that we will be back at House of Blues.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Love you all, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, Panda.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We will talk soon. Sean, we got to do headshots soon.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.